birthday club, the studded design Father's Day giveaway winner. You got yourself a nice, beautiful basket, and they hook them up too, boy. They really put some love in that work. And excellent product, and very professional. 205-942-8140, the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Authorities are still investigating the shooting in West Birmingham that left 2 people dead and 5 injured during the neighborhood gathering earlier this month. They're still working that case. They you know what? They're solving cases. The police department is solving a lot of cases. At least they're arresting a lot of folks. Well, they don't linger long. They're out it. You may not be able to stop it, but you can catch them and put the resources necessary to get them. And you really, when you start capturing criminals like that, you actually have to clear them up the street. All right. Kimberly Sharps, I was trying to tag him in. Stop telling on me, Mr. Richardson. I told on you. 205-942-8140. The Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Let's go. Hi there. You are on the air. How you doing?
Hey, Gary.
Yes.
Now, why you say I could enter that contest? Huh?
How come I win?
Why I could enter that contest, Gary?
Why didn't you enter the contest? WJRDradio.com. I don't know, why didn't you?
I'm not sure why I couldn't. Not why I did, why I couldn't.
Yeah, you could. There was nothing stopping you from entering. No.
No, Ron stopped it.
Who stopped you?
Ron stopped it.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah. No, this too.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. That'll be double dipping, man. That's a conflict of interest. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right,
that's why, Kevin. No.
All right. Yeah, good, bro.
All right. 205-942-8140. The Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Yeah, some people believe that J.D. Vance, who is touted to succeed Trump as president, or at least get that party's nomination, could be carrying a lot of dirty weight from Trump's bad decisions. And, of course, Israel's goal and the United States' goal, they're totally different. Israel's goal for the Iran war was substantially different from the United States' goal. It was far more invested. And Israel's reputation in the U.S. has already substantially declined in recent years. Even still strongly pro-Israel Republican Party has recently seen many prominent influencers strongly criticize Israel and has reckoned with growing anti-Semitism in its base. While President Donald Trump has aligned strongly with Israel, he has also trafficked in numerous anti-Semitic tropes over the years. And Trump tends to treat allies, well, only insofar as it benefits him. That's what he does. Yeah, if it benefits me, oh, no. You need to go somewhere. Now, the administration is practically yelling, you guys should take what you've been given you and be happy, or else. Well, whether the U.S. ever gets to the else part remains to be seen. But it's remarkable that even the Republican Party seems to be increasingly approaching a breaking point with Israel. Some of y'all don't think that's ever going to happen. They're going to reach a breaking point with Israel. And J.D. Vance's remarks in which he pointed to Israel's worldwide unpopularity were the most striking. Donald Trump is the only head of state in the entire world who is sympathetic to the nation of Israel at this moment in time. That's what J.D. Vance said. That Donald Trump is the only head of state in the entire world who is sympathetic to the nation of Israel at this time in our history. Vance said that at a press briefing on yesterday, and he happened to be the head of a world superpower. And if I was in the cabinet of the Israeli government, I would not be attacking the only powerful ally that I have anywhere left in the entire world. Is that true? The United States is the only ally that Israel has in the entire world? Is that true? Then repeatedly returned to the idea that maybe Israel should tread carefully. He cited how reliant Israel is on American weapons, as well as the need for some Israeli leaders to wake up and smell the reality of the situation that the country is in. That echoed a harsh line in an interview with the New York Times' Ross Douthat. The publisher said earlier Thursday, in which the vice president urged Israel to recognize that the U.S. has been an incredible partner and cited that our U.S. missile system have protected the Israelis. He also suggests Israel should scale back its efforts in Lebanon, which has threatened a tenuous peace process. 205-942-8140, the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Will the U.S. pull back off Israel? And does Israel have any other allies in the world other than the United States? That's interesting. 205-942-8140. But I guess you got a big brother over here in the United States with a big stick. You don't need anybody else. All right, 205-942-8140. Either you are on the air. How you doing?
Well, Gary, I just called to see whether or not Trump is still pimping, or has he signed that thing to stop the war? Is he still pimping everybody?
It's a memorandum of understanding. The real peace deal has not been signed, and it's supposed to be signed in Switzerland, and none of the two parties are going to Switzerland to sign anything. Iran said, I would not do that because it's not a deal. The deal requires Israel to stop its war with Lebanon, and they have not.
Well, he's pimping everybody. He's pimping the whites against the blacks, the poor against the rich, and he just needs to stop pimping. And give me the money, give me the money, give me the money. That's all he's doing, is pimping everybody and turning everybody against one another. He better try to go and get his wife out of that Trump Tower in New York. Why is she in the Trump Tower living over there where she can go home to, well, she can go to Mar-a-Lago and stay, but she won't stay there in the White House with Trump. Why? I can't understand that. And then we want to talk about our wonderful Michelle. Right. And we are getting ready to go up to the library. A lot of churches are getting ready to travel that beautiful facility. It looks better than anything on the White House lawn. It looks better than anything. So anything up at the White House. And I'm so proud of a all black architecture and the Chinese American architecture that put it together, all black, and it is beautiful, beautiful. All right, thank you, Gary.
Thank you. 205-942. Is it just talk? Is it just talk? Trump said, I said, BB, you better be careful, or you will be on your own very soon. That's what Trump said. Yep. Trump took to social media to decry an Israeli attack on Beirut, said it should not have happened, and that the Hezbollah attack it was responding to was very small and meaningless. Wow. They said, Gigi, you can't go in and bomb a building just because a Hezbollah member entered into it. So he's just telling Israel, BB, you better be careful, or you will be on your own very soon. Is that just tough talk? Is it just tough talk? And does Israel, maybe some of the MAGAs out there, does Israel have any other allies other than the United States? Jerry Vance said, the United States is the only friend that Israel has in the world. Wow. So you need to cut out the fighting and let us broker a peace deal. What are your thoughts on that? 205-942-8140. The Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Yep. BB, you better be careful or you will be on your own very soon, Trump said. Tough talk, real talk, what? 205-942, and his peace deal is standing still. It's nothing happening. Israel refuses to go to Switzerland, so we don't have a deal. As long as Israel is doing what it's doing, we don't have a deal. J.D. Vance is supposed to go and get it signed for the United States, but he didn't show up. He canceled his trip, too, because there was no reason for him to go when Iran has pulled out of that deal. So you have a memorandum of understanding. That's it. The real document has not been signed and fulfilled, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon because Israel, basically snub its nose at the United States. Forget you. Hey, your war is not my war is not your war. We're doing things differently. We're doing it for our own protection. It has nothing to do with you. All right, 205-942-8140. The Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. And, of course, your phone call is welcome. 205-942-8140. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hi there. You are on the air. How you doing?
Good day, Gary.
Hey.
What's his name? Trump is not pimping on Obama.
Mm-hmm.
Obama didn't even invite him to his the library opening.
No, he didn't.
Behind that crap, all that old stuff he talking about, what they call it, the gorillas.
Yeah, had them depicted as apes. Oh, yeah.
Obama hipped to him all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got his number for real.
Yeah, yep. So, what is BB going to do? What is Netanyahu going to do? Is he going to listen to the United States or what? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Hey, Trump goes on to say, you don't have to knock down an apartment house every time you're looking for somebody because there are a lot of people in those apartment houses that are not at all Hezbollah. I can tell you, Trump said. So he called a recent retaliatory attack from Israel too much. Really? Too much? Or is it just tough talk? Too much. Trump then concluded that if it weren't for the United States of America, Israel would not exist right now. Wow, finally, somebody is telling the truth. If it were not for the United States of America, this is Trump talking, all right? Israel would not exist right now. Israel would have been blown off the face of the earth 100%. And every smart person in Israel knows that. Wow. 205-942-8140. And J.D. Vance said Israel has one friend, and that is the United States. That no other world leader likes them. They only have one friend, and that is the United States. That's according to Vice President J.D. Vance. All right, 205. None of this means Trump and Israel are in for an immediate break. But there is likely some posturing going on here in hopes of keeping a clearly unhappy Israel in line amid peace talk. And that's a tough one. Keeping them in line amid peace talk. And perhaps it will work. Sources said Friday that Israel and Hezbollah have agreed to renew their ceasefire after a deadly clash on today. So, some nasty stuff going on and some nasty stuff going on in the world. Israel and Netanyahu also have a major interest in extracting the most they can out of this war, given how rare an opportunity it is for other countries to join their efforts in trying to bring in Iran to heel. All right, so there simply, it is very foreseeable, different place than Trump administration, which seems to just want to be over. It just wanted to be over. I wish it thought it was over. Would have made enough money. And we made enough money. Oh, yeah, we made lots of cash on this one. So we need to get this thing over with. So why don't y'all just stop? It doesn't quite work like that. Yep. Well, one of the biggest criticisms of Israel right now is that their conduct in the war in Gaza has simply gone too far. A lot of humanitarians, including the Independent United Nations Commission, have called it genocide. An accusation Israel denies, but if the Trump says Israel goes way too far, well, that's going to help cement that perception. You're going too far, BB. You're going too far. And if you don't stop, you're going to eventually be on your own. Yep. So they've gone too far. It is also a highly unusual for the administration to treat Israel that way. All right? 205-942-8140, the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Well, but family, sometimes technology has plans, and we have to start fresh on YouTube, so we're inviting everybody to join us at our brand new WJLD TV. Serving WJLD TV, hit subscribe and stay connected for all your favorite WJLD content. We appreciate your support as we build back bigger and better. The problem that we were having with YouTube is that when we played music, right, they flagged us. Oh, they hit us. They flagged us and saying you don't have, and we explained to them that we're a licensed radio station, we're music licensing and all of that, and they don't hear that. So, on the talk show portion of this, there's certain music just going to get you flagged. And if you play it more than 30 seconds, you're really going to get your video hijacked by YouTube. Then you eventually get flagged and banned. So, that's where you have it. So, it's the brand new channel. Now, we've created WJLD TV. WJLD TV, search WJLD TV. Hit subscribe and stay connected with all your favorite WJLD content. We appreciate your support as we build back bigger and better than ever on our YouTube channel. WJLD TV YouTube channel. Okay? All right, do that. 205-942-8140. The Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. 205-942-8140. Hang on. Yeah.
Get ready for Unified Fellowship Community Baptist Church's annual Juneteenth celebration car, bike, and slingshot show. June 20th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Unified Fellowship Community Baptist Church in Midfield, where Reverend Leon Bailey is pastor. Enjoy music, food, vendors, free health screenings, and family fun. Bring your pride and your ride. Unified Fellowship Community Baptist Church's annual Juneteenth celebration car, bike, and slingshot show. June 20th, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 500 B.Y. Williams Senior Drive in Midfield. For more information, call 205-490-8072. Don't meet me there. Beat me there.
The word of the week is fresh. Discover unbeatable freshness and quality at Piggly Wiggly. Our hand-cut meats and farm-fresh produce are unbeatable. And as a locally owned business, we've been proudly serving our communities for decades. Our exceptional service and incredible prices will keep you coming back for more. This week, don't miss out on our fantastic specials. Fresh assorted pork chops, $1.99 a pound. Fresh chicken tenders for the whole family at $3.99 a pound. Also, the family pack of fresh ground beef at only $4.99 a pound. A 4-pound bag of Piggly Wiggly sugar for $2.99. Also, try our fresh farm corn. You get 4 for just $2. These exclusive deals are available from June 17th through June 23rd. So head to your nearest Piggly Wiggly today. Maximize your savings by downloading our free app, the Pig Be Ham, from your app store and enjoy access to special coupons, free items each week, and earn reward dollars to spend in store. Visit Piggly Wiggly now and take advantage of these extraordinary deals and savings. See you soon at Piggly Wiggly.
Corey's Restaurant is your go-to spot for outstanding meals. Thursday and Fridays 12 noon to 8 p.m. and Saturdays 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. For the best tasting food in the city, our menu features options like ribs, chicken, catfish, whiting fish, Polish sausages, Philly cheesesteaks, hamburgers, and so much more. Our breakfast is so good, it'll bring tears to your eyes with pancakes as big as a plate, and salmon croquettes, rice, pork chops and gravy, bacon, omelets, and more. And lunch and dinner is off the chain. Come hungry, because we're going to fill you up. We also offer food trucks and fantastic catering services for your events. Stop by Corey's Restaurant today at 1800 24th Street Southwest in the Powderly area of Birmingham. Call-ins are welcome. Contact us today at 205-202-2144. See you soon.
It's drive time with the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show.
Yeah, all right.
The new 104.1 WJLD Radio on Facebook, IG, and YouTube.
All right. Good afternoon to you and yours. 205-942-8140.
To make you feel secure, remove all your doubts, so that you know for sure that you're the
Yeah, all right. A federal judge ruled that lawsuit filed by the Democratic-led states and voting rights group against a Trump administration executive order on mail-in voting can proceed. The plaintiff argued that the order improperly interferes with state election administration. Yep, so a federal judge has ruled the lawsuit filed by the Democratic-led state can move forward. All right, 205-942-8140. The Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Here we go. Let's go. All right, hi there. You are on the air.
Breaking news out of Don't Believe the Hype headquarters, Gary.
Believe the Hype headquarters, okay?
That's right, Gary. Don't believe the hype. It seems like all we've been hearing about is Donald Trump and Israel. I mean, is it Juneteenth? I mean, really?
That's
Gary.
the top news right there, bro. That's the top news.
And that's why we hear, don't believe the hype.
Okay.
It's hype, Gary. Don't believe the hype.
Okay.
You know, we say those words for a reason, Gary. You see, Gary, Trump is crazy. He's this, that, the polling numbers. But look at the money he's gleaming. You see, he's in charge. That's why we don't believe the hype, Gary. We believe in what? Equity. That's what we believe, Gary. We believe in righteousness and justice and freedom. Those are what we stand 10 toes down on. We don't want to hear about Trump and Israel. We don't want to hear that. We used to hear about Ukraine. What happened to them? Don't believe the hype. Gary, I'll tell you what we could do. I tell you, if we can get it was 1997. We was at the Jacob Javits Center, and guess who was the special guest? Sister Soldier. You know what she said? Slavery is back in effect. Meaning slavery of your mind. And that's what we're dealing with.
Whatever happened to Sister Soldier?
The murmuring.
Whatever happened to her? Is she still alive? Is she still alive?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
She still is.
Okay.
But she's frustrated, just like I'm frustrated, Gary, because she's already laid it out. She laid it out with the Clinton administration, and people didn't heed the warning. Even the Final Call newspaper is still available. Even the Watchtower, even the Wake are still available, and we still don't heed the call. You got your watchman on the wall, Smithfield. He's been telling you for 30 years.
Yeah.
And that's why we say today, don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype.
Actually, I didn't know your last name was changed to Hype. Well, don't believe the hype. There it is. 205-942-8140. Courtney P., congratulations. You're the winner of our WJLB's Father's Day giveaway basket from Studded Floor Design, providing a beautiful Father's Day gift basket from all of us to you. Hey, congratulations, Courtney P. 205-942-8140. The Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. The biggest story in the world is going on with Israel, United States, and Iran. And Las Vegas telling us we don't need to be talking about that. Don't believe the hype. All right, 205-942-8140. 8140. Hi there, you are on the air. How you doing?
So you might be right. He changed his name from Las Vegas or whatever it was. First. Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype.
So I guess I just trust my lying eyes and ears.
Yeah, I guess.
Me after all these years, but I guess they started not to do so well.
Yeah.
Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype. Yeah.
In the immortal words of one of the greatest people I ever think walked the face of this earth, there's nothing more dangerous than conscientious stupidity and sincere ignorance.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Just
absolutely.
Just ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
And you got more issues going on with that because Ukraine released a drone attack on Russia's oil refinery and blew it to hell.
Yep.
Yep. And that's not even being talked because Israel is basically thumbing their nose in America's face. So here's the hype that we shouldn't believe. The hype we shouldn't believe is that we're going to have to stand with Israel on this. Israel is not going to fall in line. So unfortunately, they need their ass whooped. So and they think right about now we got their back. So it's almost just like this is going to be probably the worst way I can say it. This needs to be a pull-out game. Pull out and let them stand by themselves and get pregnant with that baby on the
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I'm just going to be real serious about that. They're going to have to go ahead and get hit by themselves. And it's not like they're dumb enough to use a nuke. Because if Israel tries a nuke, India's going to blast them to hell. So let them stand on their own, because right about now, we've carried them through that Hamas thing. There's no one can say we haven't. Donald Trump is too dumb to realize no American president before him took the bait. He's just that stupid. So I don't care what Vegas talking about to lead the hype. Your guy is an effing moron. Everybody knows, including his own followers. They know he's stupid. The deal he just struck, which now deal was the dumbest, worst deal in American history, and even Republicans were pissed off with it.
Yep, they sure are.
And they're pissed off with it. On top of all that, you can't even pull it off. So it's the art of the sellout. Forget the art of the deal. It's the deal is for the art. They show me the other artists.
Yeah.
So period. So I'm not believing the hype. I'm believing the truth.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, this country has an idiot at the helm, and the only way to fix this, one, is get rid of idiot number 1 and 2, and then let Israel get their ass whooped. Because so long they think they got people backing them up, and I mean all of everybody you stop backing them up.
Yep.
Because ain't nobody on their side right now but us, because the rest of the allied nations are like, this y'all mess, you fix it. Now, I realize Las Vegas is closet MAGA, and somehow he got the elephant's wang in his mouth. But get out of it, brother, and grow up. I mean, sometimes you got to look at it and drink the coffee for what it is. It's real coffee. It's not a buffet.
Hey, bro, it is what it is.
That's just facts. It's facts. This guy has used this, and that's not hype. He's used his power to enrich himself and his family. That's not hype. He's lied there's not a day he's gone and told the American public the truth. That's not hype. This man has showed you who he is, so believe him. Everything he's done is to go ahead and better his own position, including trying to distract from the Epstein files by starting conflicts all over the globe. Where's the hype, man? Tell me where the hype is.
You're right.
I really want to know.
Hey,
you have coffins coming back with flags. Where's the hype?
Yep.
When you got money leaving this country and people are crying over food and healthcare, where's the hype? Las Vegas, you just stupid as hell. I can't even say nothing else.
Hey, thanks. Hey. Oh, yeah. Hey, you should be talking about this guy. You're talking about Trump, Israel, and Iran. The top story of the day and the top story in the world is what's going on with Iran, Israel, and the United States. 205-942-8140, the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Let's go here. Hi there, you on the air. How you doing?
Good day.
Yes.
Israel got a lot of clouds got a whole bunch of clouds. As far as
Really?
anybody.
You said J.D. Vance said the United States is the only friend they have in the world. The only friend.
Well, that might be true. Because everybody else woke up on them. You know, the other countries been woke up on them way before we.
Yeah. So the United States is the only friend they have, and Donald Trump said, "BB, if you're not careful, you're going to be on your own." Huh?
If you believe Donald Trump is friend, he got so they believe anything he said out his mouth. He got a good friend.
Yeah. As long as you go along with Trump and you're doing exactly what he wants you to do, we cool. But as soon as you disagree, you're out. Big time.
When the money stops, Trump stops.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate your call. 205-942-8140. Trump knows how to make money. He does. He's a hustler, a drifter. 741-9553. You ever seen the president sell watches? Huh? Different trinkets, hats, caps. Hey, really? That's so tacky, wacky. Really? 205-942 in so small town for a billionaire. You know, thousandaires like me do stuff like that, but a billionaire? Come on, man. 205-942-8140. Either you are on the air. How you doing? Hey.
Hello, man. What's up, Gary?
All right.
I called to just, I'm not even talking about Trump or nothing like that. I just called to tell all the fathers out there happy Father's Day.
Oh, man. Yes.
So enjoy your day.
Hey, thank you.
I heard something earlier that made me laugh. Somebody said it's our fault that Father's Day not celebrated that much.
Really? What?
You know why? Because they said, would you get mad if your kids or your wife don't get you a gift on Father's Day? Would you get mad?
Yeah.
Would you get mad?
Yeah.
They said there's a lot of fathers out there that don't get mad. It is what it is. But if you forget to get a mom a gift for some on Mother's Day, she gonna be mad at you for buying that much.
I don't know. Putting her in the doghouse never worked for me.
That's right. I wasn't talking about no politics. I just wanted to tell all the fathers out there happy Father's Day, man. And enjoy your day out there, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
I want to dedicate this to all the fathers that is doing the right thing.
Nelson Curry.
Whether they're here or whether they're gone. I want to dedicate this to mine. Show me how to be a man. Father, I know that you're gone, but you're on my mind most of the day. When I'm spending time all alone, when I'm on the road trying to sleep, those things you told me stay on my mind. Like, boy, be strong, ain't no time for weak. When things get rough, you keep going on. That's why I say, Father, 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 where you gone? Oh, why I say, Father, yeah, Father, where you gone?
WJLD Fairfield Birmingham, WIXI Jasper, a service of Richardson Broadcasting Corporation, the heartbeat of the city, the U 104.1, WJLD.
AP News, I'm Ben Thomas. Sources in the Middle East tell AP Iranian officials did not travel to Switzerland for a new round of negotiations with the U.S. today, insisting that Israeli strikes on Iranian-backed Hezbollah militants in Lebanon must stop. Jennifer King has more.
An apparent truce mediated between Qatar, the U.S., and Iran emerged after a heavy exchange of fighting in southern Lebanon that killed at least 47 people and 4 Israeli soldiers, one of whom was the commander of an armored battalion. Israeli President Benjamin Netanyahu posted that the army struck 150 Hezbollah targets, killing dozens of militants. The interim U.S.-Iran deal halting hostilities in the Gulf and reopening the Strait of Hormuz has been signed by both presidents, according to Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesman Ismail Baghai. He says consultations through mediators were ongoing regarding the next phase of negotiations. I'm Jennifer King.
In Ukraine,
overnight, Russia carried out strikes with guided aerial bombs on Kharkiv and nearby districts. According to Ukraine's State Emergency Service, 10 people, including 4 children, were injured. One of the strikes damaged a warehouse, igniting a large-scale fire. The attack also damaged up to 40 private residential buildings and vehicles. While in the central Dnipropetrovsk region, Russian artillery and drone attacks hit 3 districts. An 18-year-old girl was killed. Then in the southern city of Kherson, a Russian drone struck a passenger minibus. I'm Charles Tiledesma.
And in Britain,
police say that 2 trains have collided north of London, leaving at least 1 person dead. The incident occurred on lines connecting St. Pancras Station to central England in Scotland. Photos on social media show victims with head bandages and 2 damaged trains still on the tracks. Bedfordshire Fire and Rescue crews arrived at the scene after the incident was reported. The Times of London reports Bedford hospital staff have been alerted to expect up to 50 victims. I'm Hannah Pingerino.
At the World Cup, the U.S. beat Australia 2-0 to advance to the knockout round. This is AP News.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Jane Dawson did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. With the money she saved, she got herself a pricey bird feeder with an ultra-high-def camera. Should Jane have just bought a regular bird feeder? Yes. Is it hard for her to admire nature when the camera doubles as the bird's potty? Also, yes. But it's Jane savings, and if she wants to spend her time watching the digestive habits of the white-breasted nuthatch, we say you go, girl. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
A presidential election in Colombia this weekend. Regina Garcia Cano has a preview.
Colombians will choose their next president from 2 diametrically opposed candidates, conservative and outsider Abelardo del Espriella, and the other Ivan Cepeda, a progressive and the heir to current President Gustavo Petro's leftist movement. The winner will inherit a country with security, social, and financial issues. Del Espriella, a businessman and lawyer, is promising a hardline approach against crime, including drug trafficking. That has earned him the endorsement of U.S. President Donald Trump. Meanwhile, Cepeda represents the continuity of Petro's policies, including his attempts at establishing dialogue with multiple armed groups. Those efforts have largely failed. 10 years after the signing of an agreement between the FARC guerrilla and Colombia's government, the country still grapples with high levels of violence.
The AP's Regina Garcia Cano in Bogota. There's more news at apnews.com. I'm Ben Thomas. Thanks for listening.
The new 104.1 WJLD Radio on Facebook, IG, and YouTube.
All right, 205-942-8140. It's the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. How you doing? And, of course, your phone call is welcome at 205-942-8140. Hey, say something inspiring. Say something motivating. Say something encouraging. Say something invigorating. Anyway, I guess I can keep hope alive. All right, 205-942-8140. Hi there, you are on the air. How you doing?
Gary, I'd just like to say this. I know this is my second call. The whole point of The whole point of Public Enemy saying don't believe the hype is because they want you not to believe everything that's written in the press, Mario. Don't believe everything that's written in the press. That's why they made that song. The lyrics are clear. Don't believe the press. It means don't believe the press. Everything that Trump and Netanyahu is saying, don't believe it. And what do, Mario? You believe everything they say. You don't have a narrative, Mario. You have to always come in with the narrative of Trump and Israel. Why don't you create your own narrative like Sister Soldier told you to do? That's the point I was making, boring Mario. It's like when you went down to Alabama State. I told you to speak to the students down there about boycotting SEC. That's creating your own narrative, boring Mario. So look, if you listen, you can learn something. This show is about learning something. It's about helping you get to where you can get to the next level. God Almighty. That's a Father's Day gift from me to you. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you there, Las Vegas. 205-942-8140, the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. All you folks in Bessemer, I'll be moderating a municipal election forum down at the New Life Interfaith Church August 9th in Bessemer. Pastor Matthews Church and the fine ministry down there, always community involved and community active. And once again, I'll be moderating the Bessemer Political Forum. Carl Lee, how long have we been doing that one? For a long time. 205-942-8140. The Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Bessemer goes to the polls on this coming August 25th, I believe, to select a mayor, a council, and school board members. Yep. All right, everything's up for grabs this coming August. 205-942-8140, the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Let's go here to line 3. Hi there, you are on the air. How you doing? Hey.
Hey, good afternoon, Gary.
Hey, good afternoon.
Yeah, I see what you mentioned the farm. I said, wow, I seen the NCAA farm on last night. I said, all that Gary Richardson does for the neighborhood, and and for the whole community. Yeah, no, you should have been on that farm, on that civil rights farm last night.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. On that, a land deal. I think, I don't think it's gonna work.
No, it's not working.
No.
Yeah.
That's not working.
Yeah.
And something else I wanted to say about Michelle Obama. When that guy, he slandered her, she coming out now, with her husband a lot. In the past, Obama, always been accompanied by herself. He's been film. But now she's traveling out with her husband.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so I think that was just a wake-up call for her to start with.
Well, former presidents, they have Secret Service protection. You know that, don't you? So, yep, including their children. Yeah. Yep. Which has to be frustrating for them, boy. I mean, man.
Right, in the past, when they had film, like Democrat film and all this film, Barack Obama was traveling alone. Because of the way she was.
Right.
But after this last slander went down against her, now she's traveling a lot with her husband.
Yeah, I don't blame her. I don't blame her. There's some nuts out there. Some nuts. And Trump has not said anything about Josh Hogan saying that what he said about Michelle Obama. I said nothing.
Right, that was slander.
Yeah.
That was slander.
Yeah. It was.
And now she's coming out now, when she's out there. I've seen her, when she getting speeches.
Thank you.
They're out there now.
All right. Hey, somebody, there is a video out there, a song. It was on either TikTok or Facebook about protecting our black women. It was a brother singing it, and he was saying, keep Michelle Obama's name out of your mouth. I opened it up. I was half asleep. Someone had sent it to me. I listened to it. I said, oh, man, I'm going to play that this afternoon on the show. I never could find it again. Anyway, if you know anything like that, let me know. 205-942-8140, the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Let's go here to line one. Hi there, you are on the air. How you doing?
I think y'all missing the big story.
Okay.
I think y'all really...
The big story. Give me the big story. Okay.
Okay. It's in the making right now. Donald Trump is throwing J.D. Vance up under the bus.
He did.
It's going to get worse. So he told him today, he told J.D. Vance today, he said, copy what I say. Obliterated. And J.D. Vance went to say obliterated. And tried to explain that they have destroyed Iran's nuclear war.
Right.
It's just Trump numbers are falling like a sandbag from a 50-story building. Falling. He's angry. You notice one thing? Marco Rubio has not said anything about that.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Not one thing. And you know something else? What the media is calling the memorandum of understanding is now the memorandum of surrender. People are not buying it. They are not buying it. And he's angry about it. And they've been discussing J.D. Vance being thrown up under the bus all day. I've been watching different news.
Well, he's already said that if it goes well, I get the credit. If it goes bad, it's on J.D. He's already stated that. Yeah, so I guess he's... J.D. Yeah. It's on J.D. What?
Yeah, but do you know they also are talking about J.D. running for president after Trump?
Yeah.
But they also say this hurts him.
Oh, yeah.
By trying to sell this memorandum of surrender to the people. It's nobody's buying it.
Nope.
Nobody.
Yep.
We gave away the store. And Donald Trump was the one that was trying to get out of there more than Iran. Those people have experienced hardships already, right?
Yep, they sure have.
Hardships is nothing to them. And our oil reserves have been depleted. Our munitions have been depleted. I mean, he went and he invoked the act for the United States to step up for businesses to start making ammunition. And they calculate that it's going to take years because of what we've given to Ukraine and what we've expended over in the Middle East there with that war.
Wow.
Nobody is enjoying this war. Nobody likes it. And he got to blame somebody.
Right.
And today he compared himself to all the dictators. He said today that those dictators, what he has in common with those dictators, they rule by fear. That's what Trump said today.
Wow.
And poor J.D., I wouldn't be in his... that's what happened. That's what happened. And Marco Rubio, he afraid today because Trump said if he had a new vice president, it will be Marco Rubio.
Oh, that's ugly. That's ugly, man. man. Wow.
That's what he's saying. I've been watching this stuff all day. Okay,
hey, maybe JD need to go back and read Hillbilly Elegy. Anyway, wow. Okay. Hey, thanks. Appreciate you. 205-942-8140. Yep. Hillbilly Elegy. A memoir written by J.D. Vance. Memoir of a family and culture in crisis in 2016. About the Appalachian values of his family from Kentucky and the socio-economic problems of his hometown in Middletown, Ohio. 205-942-8140. And he used to not have anything nice he said about Trump. He said, I doubt those folks who are adamant and very supportive of Trump ever even go to church. That's what he said about those folks. They're ignorant and they're dumb. Yep, they're stupid. And all of that changed when old Peter Thiel took him into the office at Trump and told him, we want you to make him your vice president. All right. Now, how much money Trump made, but that's what happened. All right. Teresa Thomas, Marco Rubio's looking down and looking off when Trump is talking about Iran. He really is. He's looking away. And he has this look on his face, a very empty look on his face, just standing there, looking all numb and dumb. All right. And knowing what he's hearing is BS. Yeah, but that's what happened, Marco, when you sell your soul to the devil. All right, 205-942-8140. Let's go. Hi there, you are on the air. Hey.
Hey, Mr. Richardson, I was going to ask you, have you ever spent any time up there at Muscle Shows?
Absolutely, I have.
I think you want radio and music, man.
Yeah.
Communications, man.
I'm familiar with the Swampers up there. And that funky music they were making up there. Oh, yeah.
I didn't know so many great black, whites, and all different music atmospheres been recorded up there.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Even some great...
They got a band, but...
Clarence Carter's biggest hit. Clarence Carter's biggest hit was down up there.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to ask them about a few places up there. I went high-tech on them,
Yeah.
Hey, take care, Mr. Richardson.
Hey, thank you.
A blessed, great, happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
I know it's Friday right now, but I'm for your kids.
Thank you. Yeah, they had a white rhythm section up there. They called them the Swampers. Those boys could play, man. They could really thump. 205-942-8140. The Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. And, of course, your phone calls, your questions, your comment, your concerns. Let's go here. Hi there, you are on the air. Hiya. Hey.
Welcome call, Gary. Welcome call.
Mm-hmm.
Listen up, people. I ain't got to tell the people that. And the kids might not believe this. Over the years, as I said, the FBI and the CIA, hey, they've been listening to music. Okay. Do you know, before Trump went in office, look, first thing I'm going to say this. There are Democrats and there are Republicans. All Democrats are not alike. All Republicans are not alike.
Right.
A lot of people switch parties, man. A lot of people switch beliefs and values.
Right.
I asked this question, and I saw it go nationwide. What are your beliefs and values? That makes the difference of the people. All Democrats and Democrats.
Okay.
Now, I take what people say. And I have a gift. The people have a gift. You don't have to talk real long. We know what you are. Let's take, for example, black man for Trump. Let me tell you what it is. It was Judge Davis, Negro, Republican, who would have been a Democrat during the days of slavery. You see, we're not fools. We just the Mario. Mario don't know you reveal yourself. But I ain't going to talk about Mario because, Las Vegas described Mario.
Jealous of Mario. Mario brings pertinent information to the program.
This is very important, please. Let me say this. You take the brother from Mississippi, Flatwood, Mississippi. I want to take you, Mississippi, because all the youth, we can learn from the youth, but you all can learn from us. I learned something from from you today. Because when I was your age, yeah, I had college professors invite me to parties in Mountain Brook. I haven't been there in years, and things change. And we mentioned the veterans. You all mentioned J.D. Vance. You see, I jumped from one thing to another. You can't throw Vance under the rule. Black boys like Vance not only are bum rush the White House, they're bum rush Mar-a-Lago. And all of us in the know Mario. You ain't gonna bust a grave, Mario.
Right.
You ain't got no courage. You don't understand the same people that's bombing the millennials shoot your sons and daughters down like dogs. You pretend not to see the relationship.
All right. Hey, Smithfield, thank you. Appreciate the call. 205-942-8140. Protests erupt outside of the Walmart where a 1-year-old boy was shot and killed by police over in Senatobia, Mississippi. Yeah, Senatobia, Mississippi. And there were 2 women. There was not a guy who was in the car. You did not know that? There was 2 women in the car. The police fatal shooting that took place over there in Senatobia. Hundreds of folks lying outside a Walmart in Senatobia, Mississippi, in the northwest portion of the state. The fatal police shooting of a 1-year-old boy during a response reported a shoplifting incident that has reignited long-standing tensions between law enforcement and black residents in the small town of Senatobia, Mississippi. The death of Corinne Riley is the latest in a series of police encounters that have sparked outrage among community members in recent years. The shooting has prompted the protests and renewed calls for accountability, with some civil rights activists and advocates citing that case as another example of black life lost during an incident involving an allegation of minor theft and reportedly stolen diapers. We are treating items on the shelf as more valuable than a child. Bernice King, daughter of the civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. State, she wrote that in an Instagram statement on Wednesday. This is not just bad policing, it's a moral collapse. Yeah, absolutely. And there are many unanswered questions about the shooting and what led up to it. Senatobia police responded to a shoplifting call at a Walmart on Sunday, where they found 2 women and a child leaving the store, get into a car and driving away. And according to a statement released by the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, officers attempted to stop the vehicle, but the driver drove in the direction of the officer, almost striking one, and the officer then discharged their weapon, and the vehicle fled the scene. Now, Corinne's mother, Mrs. Wiley, Valacia, said her son and her, who was driving, were hit by gunfire. In a video posted on social media on Wednesday by civil rights attorney Ben Crump, Wiley said her friend was not driving towards the officers because they were all on the right side and was driving towards the left. She also disputed the shoplifting claim, saying that the video that she believed her friend had paid for the diapers and she was carrying them. Police experts said that shooting in a vehicle is a bad idea. Said regardless of the circumstances, the officer should have never fired at the car. Modern policing knows that shooting into a moving vehicle is a very bad idea and one that should be avoided almost at all costs. Adams said, for one thing, vehicles have other occupants. We which is obviously a concern here in this current case. Hey, 205-942-8140, the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Hi there, you are on the air. How you doing?
Hey, man, Ashley asked me to tell you, are you a racist since you can't take Magnum and Steel for her? I said it. Yeah, but man, it's hard to find. Yeah, she had to pull it.
Well, not only that, we found out how come our YouTube was not working. It was because we were playing these songs and YouTube kept flagging them. And so we're going to try not to, on the talk shows, play music. So, anyway, hard, but we're going to try. Yeah. Okay, I'll let them know. Okay, God, I told Gary. Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely not. You play them over the go. Mama said, North Carolina, and South Carolina, hey, she waiting on you to play it too. So I'll send it to her. But you block that stuff on that YouTube stuff. But man, I want to tell you this here, though, and I'm going to leave it alone. The Democrats about to get together, like I told you about the West dude. I'm just a street talk. I'm talking to Bonnie. He'll judge or whatever, but he's about to eat his sweetest. Because these people are not playing games. And you got to get these young people back, man. And you stop to them tomorrow. They're mad about Biden. When sold out, and when people, I ain't going to even call it now, and they said they're voting again, there's going to be 100 million of them here. You know what I mean? If you vote a Democratic president in, it's over for us. Then they give them people more benefits than us. And the people see it. Now, I want you to stop in your neighborhood and talk to them. Go to McDonald's. They say they're not going to do it no more. The people going. I teach them. They're not going to get pimped. And so I'm going to leave it alone. Because you got to look out. What you going to do for me? What have you done for me lately? And that's what they are saying. And so it got to be picked up. When this man got 2 times the West vote, 110,000, and Jared Hudson got 77,000, we just get 50,000. That means people are sitting down. And you got to put some fire on them. And you put some fire on them. They said Trump was bad in 2020. And, I thought the only problem is a lot of Republicans who voted for the other side, they're not going to show back up again. Because their candidate is not in there. It usually happens like that. Hey, but I agree, Democrats going to have to step up. I think every West has a legitimate shot. Well, you have to give them something. I got you. I think it's messaging. It's messaging. You got to put the message out there. All you do is tell them what Trump is not, and Barry Moore has glued himself to Trump. So as Trump goes down, I would make him go down too. Well, attach him to Trump. All Trump's figures and his record, attach it right there to Barry Moore. That's how you do that. 205-942-8140, the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Let's go. Boom. Let's go. You are on the air. How you doing?
You are on the air. Hey. Fine, Mayor. I wasn't going to call back, but first of all, let me chime in and say Happy Father's Day to all the real men who stand up and be fathers.
Thank you.
Sometimes it's a thankless job from almost everybody. It really is. I mean, and as the head of a house, you literally got to go ahead and take a lot of heat and a whole lot of expectations. And if you get it wrong, you get it wrong. You get it right, you don't really get praised. You just expect it to. So right. So I want to say salute all the real men who are fathers, and if you're not one, deadbeat bad day is Monday, so you'll know what you do. Now, that being said, Daryl's just here been on migrant and immigrant workers, but I want to go ahead and tell them something.
Sure.
Even though you had large deportation, and first of all, I'm going to agree with you. As Trump go down, all these people who kept saying they were MAGA and go Trump and all this stuff, attach them right to it, because you're part of the problem. literally are part of the problem. So I'm not going to let you escape your doggone message, because that message is what got us into this mess in the first place. But let's just go ahead and do some cold hard math there. You can look it up. Migrant workers and what you want to call illegals, and basically they are putting anybody who's just not white. And I'm just going to say, even though there are legal white people, you don't really hear them talk about that. But let's go ahead and say how much migrant workers get. And first of all, they do not get benefits. If you get benefits from any program in America, you have to have citizenship. That's whether you're an adult or a child. You're not entitled to it unless you're a citizen. So if you got a problem with one citizen get it, no matter what their ethnicity or orientation is, then you got a problem with all. That's a fact.
Yep.
But migrant workers generate at least billions of dollars for the economy. That's billions to trillions with a T and a B.
Right.
Now, here's the interesting part about that. If you have no citizenship ties or anything like that, you can't get Social Security, you can't get Medicare, you can't get food stamps. You basically paying into a system that you never benefit from, except the fact that you get money to live off of. Now, how many Americans are willing to do that? How many Americans are willing to pay? And nobody likes taxes, especially me. Can't stand it. But because I pay into it, and they pay into it as well, I do expect a return upon retirement. Now, whether Social Security will be there when I retire or not, I'm not depending on it being there in the first place. That's why I structure my finances so I don't have to depend upon it, and I make sure my children do the same. However, because I do pay into it, and you're right over what you said, remove that cap off Social Security, we'll fix it tomorrow. But however, these people pay into a system, and they have no expectation if they retire of any recipient benefit. None. They will never get it. If they don't ever have a child as a citizen, if they don't ever obtain citizenship, they've paid thousands into a system with no return. Now, you tell me how that worked in their favor. Stop saying folks are getting benefits because you see them going to the grocery store and they got a cart full of groceries. Anytime I've seen most Hispanics do their shopping, they pull out cash. Anytime they come to my office and they pay for their policies, they pay cash. So don't tell me that they don't go ahead and have protection. So all this stuff that we keep saying about these people in the negative, that's divide and conquer. The same tactics that the Nazis used with Jews and anybody else. So we're pitting ourselves against people who don't have a beef with us. They're creating a beef. And here's the funny part about them creating a beef with them. They're creating a beef with them while still having a beef with both of us. They got a beef with both of us. So if you're not on their side, you're against them. And we will never, and they will never be on their side. That's already been established. And this is the interesting part about America. We keep effing around and finding out. We got right about now high oil and gas prices. That affects everybody. MAGA, black, white, non-MAGA doesn't make a difference. Hispanic, Asian doesn't make a difference. High prices affects all of us. The divide and conquer is central around one thing: $1 for the folks who don't like us. So the way you defeat this foolishness is keep your money in your pocket and make your voice and your vote speak. That's how you break racism. I said it before. I say it again. You may not like the color white. Hell, you may not like the color brown. And you may hate black people, Hispanic people, and others. But you will respect that color green. And the color green changes them every time. That's through history. When they start missing too much of that green, they start changing their doggone stripes.
Wow.
You can change your leopard stripes by going ahead and taking that money out of their pocket. I told you before, a racist man can be a millionaire, but take $1 from him legally. He will mention that dollar to the day he died, want it back. You affect change by affecting economics. So get out of this doggone, they got this and we ain't got that. If you don't have it, go get it. Create you some wealth. Matter of fact, Daryl just told us, and you said it earlier this morning on the program, you got a doggone military base coming in your backyard, Daryl, and you actually said you tired of working. Well, okay, be tired of working. Don't work. We'll create a business where you can hand out some jobs, and you get paid and you'll pay some people. Change your thinking, change your position, change your outcome.
Yep. There you go. All right, thank you. 205-942-8140. I once had a businessman say, I need to stop advertising because I'm getting too much business. I said, nobody gets too much business. He said, well, I don't have the staff to handle it. I said, hire more people. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I'm going like, what the hell? I mean, I said, if you don't go, you go. That's it. You got to be thinking ahead like that. Come on. 205-942-8140. The Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Let's go with line 4. Hey, you on the air. How you doing?
Hey, Gary, this is Courtney P.
Hey, Courtney P. Hey, man, congratulations. Yeah.
Hey, man, no, thank you. What I found that, I was getting the Father's Day package, man. I went to the studded floor, and man, I said, man, now this is a real gift basket right here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's got everything. It's got Maker's Mark liquor, it's got socks, it's got stuff to fresh your car, it's got snacks. You know what I'm saying? So I was just excited, man.
Well,
I appreciate
you got my basket. That was America's. I'm just messing with you.
I'm excited. I'm excited about this basket. I called my Aunt Mary. I sent her a picture of it. She's more excited. I think that. but I'm serious, man. I appreciate you guys' commitment to the community. I appreciate the gift, and now I guess I can at least Smithfield. Every time I see him, he says he's taking me under his wing. Yeah. So I guess now I can be considered one of the top callers like him down in Las Vegas.
No. Hey, thanks, bro. All right. Hey, have a good one. You too. 205-942. Courtney P., the winner of our WJLD Father's Day basket from Studded Floor Design. Thank you. Hi there. You are on the air. Hi there. Hey.
Happy Father's Day. Reparations now.
Yes,
I am not calling to refute Mario, but this is one of the arguments for reparations. They do give, federal government provides money and benefits to certain qualifying immigrants. They do that. And you can go up under the Office of Refugees Resettlement. They do give money. And what happens is the ones that come over here because the white people live so large, they give them large amount of money, and they help the ones who don't get the money. So a lot of money goes out from the government to the supposedly humanitarian refugees and whatever else. Reparations. So don't say they don't get money because they do.
Yeah, that's true. Let me ask you this. Israel, what's your take on the United States and Israel? Can they tell Israel to stop and just don't do that? You think they're doing it without the approval of the United States, what they're doing?
I didn't get the question.
Yeah, the question was Israel. Can the United States dictate to Israel in terms of a war? Or are they so sovereign that you can't tell them what to do?
You can't give somebody $6 billion a year and call them sovereign. Yes, they should be able to tell them what to do.
They should be. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't even know what this deal is with them, So we need to understand what the deal is. Why are you giving them this money? Maybe we can understand what. But based on just giving them this money, they should be able to tell them what to do.
I agree.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. 205. Real simple. Absolutely. And Trump said, BB, if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself on your own. So, BB, you cannot blow up a building just because you think Hezbollah just walked in the building. You've been blowing stuff up. You've been killing way too many people. Enough is enough. I mean, enough is enough. 1,300 Israelis got killed in that Hamas attack in Israel. Remember that at the concert goer? In retaliation, nearly 70,000 Palestinians are dead. When will enough be enough? When is too much? It's too much anyway. And man, I mean, we don't get the daily report, but they're killing folks every day over there. Every day. 205-942-8140. The Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Some folks said they enjoyed the Juneteenth parade today. Right? Hip hip hooray. All right, 205-942-8140 It's the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Let's go, line one. Hi there, you are on the air. Hi there. Hello? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I thought Nelson Yahoo, I think the people that already voted him out of office, and the reason why he's in office is because he's in the middle of a war.
Yeah.
During that war. And that's why he don't want to let it go. And that's where it's going to end. Trump going to have to get rid of him because Trump wants to get out of that war.
Yep.
Trump wants to get out of it. You see the writing on the wall, and we're getting closer and closer to the election. So we got to watch that closer, brother.
Yeah.
But I was over there in, what, 90? Yeah, I was over there in the Gulf War, 91, and we was over there fighting, and all of a sudden, they started taking the places over there to Israel, because they started shooting places over there. They don't like Israel for some reason. I think you hit the nail on the head. Israel kind of small, and they want to expand, you know. They want to come down there to their Gaza, to that ocean, man. If you that ocean, you can make it out that ocean. That's what they want.
Yeah.
They're trying to box in. But I just want to tell the public, tell them that I went out to Collegeville Park today. I drove up, and the lifeguard was there, and I got out the car, went in and talked to him, and there was a real nice young gentleman out there. And I'm going to go back out there tomorrow. I'm going to buy lunch, man. You know?
Okay.
Appreciate what they're doing, you know.
That's
I'm
good.
trying to find out how to go swimming, because I like to pay the first 10 that come out there. They can swim free, because
Wow.
swimming in the 60s,
Yeah.
they want for 10 cents a piece, you know.
Yeah.
And I caught her catching that 10 cents.
You had to hustle up on that dime, huh? I know. Yeah.
But I'm glad to see.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see them a little happy out there, man. I feel good too. But I'm glad that I'm about those lifeguards.
Right. Hey, appreciate it. 205-942-8140. It's the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Let's go. Hi there. Da, 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 da. And that call, and let's go to this one. Hi there, you're on the air. Good afternoon.
How you doing, good, Gary?
All right, Michael. Pretty good. How are you?
Happy Juneteenth Day today to all African Americans. Happy Juneteenth Day. It was a little later. I announced it 2 years ago. Lincoln started massive proclamation, but they got the word of it 2 years later. I want to announce Happy Father's Day to my beloved dad up there in glory, Reverend Dr. Solomon Crenshaw Sr., along with his brother, my four uncles, Eddie Crenshaw, Carl Crenshaw, Jesse Crenshaw Jr., and Samuel Crenshaw, and my granddaddy, his dad, the late Deacon Jesse Crenshaw Sr., my mother's brothers, Oscar Christian, the late Oscar Christian, the late brother Christian, that's his nickname brother, and then Alex, my other uncle, my mother's youngest brother, Alex Christian. I rest his soul of my dad, my granddad Christian, I can't think of his first name, my mother's dad. All my uncles, run the glory. Happy Father's Day to y'all, up in heaven. God rest all their souls. God bless you, Gary, on your Father's Day is coming up Sunday, and all the listening staff, all the now it's a good day to you. Happy Father's Day. And I know Obama, he can enjoy his Father's Day, so he got a new library. Wake up, Barack, yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, now. And Reverend Brunson's dad, hey, he doing it. I know they're going to Disney World. Nice Father's Day from Coach Brunson.
Absolutely.
And they ride on the roller coaster there. They dip on the roller coaster ride. And one on championship top, the third one in franchise history. Yes, I was getting the New York Knicks, man. Hey, it could repeat next year. You never know. They cut up. Don't know, San Antonio, man. They good. They're to win next season, Derry. They got to do some all-season real adjustments, like they got to have some kind of mental breakdown or something like that. We need to get a new Texas chainsaw. Look at the Texas softball team. Want to bet that side? They use about that Texas chainsaw.
Well, they have a great team, and it's a very young team. They got a lot of experience. This time, just make some adjustments here and there, maybe a a couple veterans here and there to stabilize that team, but they're going to be all right. Hey, Mike, got to move on, bro. I appreciate the call, 205-942-8140, the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Non-life-threatening injuries in a Birmingham shooting. Earlier, another one. All right, 205-942-8140. Hi there, you are on the air. Just saw the breaking news coming in my phone here. Hi there, how you doing?
Hey, Gary, good afternoon. It's Flatwood here.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, I'm so addicted to your show, man. Can I tell you something funny happened to me this morning?
Yeah, please do.
Man, I woke up this morning, man, and I looked at my clock, and it was 7 o'clock, and I got a big function in the morning, right? Started at 8. I looked at my clock, and I jumped out of bed, man. I said, damn, I'm late for the function. I started putting my clothes on, brushed my teeth. I was running out the door, man. I jumped in my truck, and I'm thinking the day is Saturday. And I jumped in my truck, and I turned the car on, and I started up, and I give it a takeoff, and I heard the Gary Richardson Show. I said, damn, I didn't know Gary was on Saturday.
Oh, man. Yeah. You know.
Hey, Gary, I took my phone, I opened my phone, I looked at my phone. I said, damn, today's Friday.
Yeah, I know. I've been there.
Hey, but it was, when I heard your voice this morning, I said, damn, I didn't know Gary was on Saturday morning. Hey, it was that white Hennessy that I was drinking last night, and I was watching Michelle Obama.
That's funny. Man trying playing tricks on you, bro. I'm telling you. Hey,
I'm telling you, man, you saved me, man. You saved me because I'd have been at the function, and when we went to work, and my office been calling me, hey, where you at?
Yeah.
Hey, what you calling me for this Saturday?
Well, I try to go home and sneak in me an hour nap, and sometimes the hour is longer than an hour. And I woke up, oh, wait a minute. I looked at my clock, my watch, and I'm thinking I had already missed the morning show. I said, wait a minute, I already done the morning show. This is the afternoon. Seriously. It happens, man. It happens. Absolutely.
You saved me from getting fired this morning, man. Hey, but listen.
Hey, it's better be an hour early than an hour late. That's for certain. Yeah. Or a day late and a dollar short. Yeah. Hey, thank you, bro. Have a good one. You too. 205-942-8140. The Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. I've gone down to Gulf Shores to a conference and got down there a day early. I was checking in, said, Mr. Richardson, we don't have you to check it in until tomorrow. I said, what? Sure did. And thankfully, they had a room for me, so I went ahead and checked in early. Anyway, 205-942-8140, the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. And, of course, your phone call is welcome, 205-942-8140. Let's go here. Line number 8. Hey, you are on the air. How you doing? Yeah. Hey. Yes, you're on the air. Hello?
Hey, Doc.
Yes.
How you doing, Doc?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
It was a saying about old guy from a long time ago who said, those who have little should have less, and that's what they have should be taken from them.
What?
I said, that sounds...
Really? Those who have little have less, and those who have, it should be taken away from them? Really?
Yeah. And he said something about us. He said, we have traveled too long, too hard, too far, and did too little, too much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for the show.
Yeah. Hey, thank you. Yes, in life, that's the way it is sometimes. 205-942-8140, the Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Hey, you on the air. How you doing?
Black people are waking up.
Hey.
We're waking up.
Okay.
We're seeing how the Democratic Party has profited off of the backs, the votes, and the support of black people this whole time. And for what? We have nothing to show for it.
Mm-hmm. That's a recording. That's a recording, and that's from a Trumper thumper. Yep, Trumper thumper. Hopefully they can create apathy and make it worse than what it is. in our community. Well, you don't get nothing for your vote. You don't get this. But the Republican, how can they fix their mouths to even say that, especially in the dirty South? You see the tricks they're doing, erasing your congressional district, even though the Supreme Court had ruled it was discriminatory, is purposely, intentional racism. That's what it is. And yet, you got people out there trying to convince you that you'd be better off going the Republican way than the Democratic way. The hell with y'all. The hell with you. I mean, we're not stupid. We're not blind. We can see what's going on. Absolutely. Yeah, wiping out black representation. But yet, somehow black folks be better off with the Republican Party. And then they use that thing. What have they done for you? What have you done for you? Really? I know they have not done to me. They have not put legislation together or voted to make sure that I don't have representation. Really. 205-942-8140. The Gary Richardson Afternoon Show. Hey, you on the air. How you doing? Hello? Yeah. Yes.
Mr. Representative?
Sure, why not? Go ahead.
I hope, man. Hey, the brother Collins show always talk about how the people are beat down. They ain't beat down as bad as he fake and you don't fake. You don't give many of us a chance to. It's not an argument. So we ain't arguing with nobody. We ain't trying to convince certain people. Now, we know what time it is.
Okay.
We know what time it is. And this is what I'm trying to say. You're talking about, Flat Wood, let me tell you something. When I was a teenager at Park High School, a Caucasian social worker used to come by and visit my father. And one day she was leaving, I told her, Flat Wood, I said, you know what, man? You're not worried about my father because he's up in age. I said, you're worried about young people like me. You see, it's a game. They fear the youth more so than the old people because most of them are like they settled and got physical conditions. They play you on many times against us, Flatwood. Don't let them do it. They fear the youth. And what the people who collude, the blacks who collude and collaborate with the whites to control us. They don't want you. They don't want us to reveal who and what they are.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Sir Phil. Thank you.
Smooth soul blue.
Hey.
I vibe with hits.
Yeah.
Hold on now. Who uncle is this walking in here that's smooth? Boy, every hunter at this cookout done stop eating ribs looking at you. Walked in fresh with the all-black fit. Wearing my beard, but I still got it. White teeth shining, muscles all tight. Got the whole cookout vibing all night. Little bit broke, but I still got class. Women keep watching when I walk past. Old school swagger with a brand new twist. Now everybody asking, who uncle is this? Now brother, you smooth and you know it too. Every woman in here keep choosing you. You hit one smile and adjust that hat. Now all the aunties forget where their man at. You ain't rich, but you stay looking clean. Smelling like money in some old blue jeans. Every family reunion started looking like this. Whole room whispering, who uncle is this? Who uncle is this? Why he's so cold? Still got six-pack abs and he is old. Who uncle is this? Why he's so slick? Old school soul with a new school kick. Who uncle is this? Why he's so fly? Got grown women blushing every time he walk by. Who uncle is this? Your girl came with you, but she dancing by me. Talking about Uncle Hitch got energy. I hit two-step with a smooth little glide. Now she asking if I'm leaving tonight. Got the Bluetooth speaker playing old slow jams. Cooking barbecue with one hand. Doing pushes by the folding chair. Now all the cousins and stop and stare. This man outside flexing near the grill, talking about nephew, I still got skill. Women laughing at every joke he say, like he Teddy Pendergrass back in the day. He borrowed $20, never pay it back, but still got women rubbing on his back. Every time he walk through the mix, oh cookout, yeah. Who uncle is this? Who uncle is this? One guy swagger, one guy game. Too much flavor to be acting the same. Who uncle is this? One guy muscles, one guy charm. Both too smooth and doing no harm. Who uncle is this? Boy, he too clean. Fresh white tee with the crease in the jeans. Who uncle is this? Still got style, making grown women blush and smile. Who uncle is this? Naughty, too slick, old school player with a brand new drift.
Yeah.
Somebody come get this dude before he steals another. Too late, nephew. She already asked for my TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Whose uncle is this vibe with Skitch? Good morning. Good afternoon. Hey, Richardson here. How you doing? Catch me Monday morning, 6 a.m. We'll do it again. I got one more, maybe two more. We can get on. Ida, you are on the air. How you doing?
$126 million Birmingham Southern. Now, let's hear what workforce development conversation is going to be. Will they have access to that? You see, Gary, this is nothing to play with. If we're talking about training people for jobs, well, guess what? 126 million? Let's see what they can do, Gary. Let's see what workforce development does. Let's see what democracy does, Gary. Are you willing to bet they do nothing?
No, I'm not. How you can do nothing with that kind of money? Really?
Oh, really, Gary? Really? So you mean to tell me the workforce development is going to have a vision for community activists and youth in Birmingham, Alabama?
I don't know. It's all based on individual action, what somebody does. There will be some folks who take advantage of the opportunity presented to them, and there are others who won't. And there are others, I guess we had to put in the damn wagon and drag their ass over there. By Las Vegas, 205-942. The opportunity is there. Between $100 and $200 million being invested at that location. Well, that's a lot. All right, 205-942-8140. Boom. Hi there, you are on the air. How you doing?
Well, rapid fire, dude.
Sure.
We ain't so rapid fire today to everybody this weekend, but the main thing, don't look to be treated like a father this weekend. Let's get these kids under control and safe.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. That's all I got.
Thank you. All right. I guess I'm going to play this one for Las Vegas as I check on out of here, folks. The native New Yorker. Remember Miss Opal Lee, the mother of Juneteenth celebration.
On the subways, running with people. Up in Harlem, down on Broadway, you're no tramp, but you're no lady. Talking that street talk, you're the heart and soul of New York City. And love is just a passing word.
104.1 WJLD.
AP News, I'm Ben Thomas. Heavy exchange of fire in southern Lebanon today between Israel and the Iran-backed Hezbollah militant group killed at least 47 people, plus 4 Israelis.